Taking a tour of the fence project. In the course of it, we discovered some things that the state took decisions on and they are affecting the school adversely. So we'll take a tour. Sometimes I'm going to speak in Yoruba. Other times I'll speak in English, and I can also speak in Ekiti dialect, because this will be viewed by the people of the state, the decision makers, and it may include people that feel more at home hearing their dialect. And so please go with us. The recorder is Mr. Adewale Ogunjobi, who is also an old boy of Christ to Ado-Ekiti. This is a teacher given to us by the principal to go with us as we go around and conduct business. Could you please introduce yourself? Christ Girls School. This is the back of the event center. The alumni put money together to build a perimeter fence around the girls section so we can keep our girls safe. In the course of construction by the, I believe is the state, they pulled down our fence, and we would appreciate a courtesy of putting back what we built, because this is a setback on our finances, and we ask them to please set it right. So let's go to the radio station to see what damage was done there. The drivers scaled the fence. How safe are these girls if the drivers could be so close to Babamboni and Mason House? Are we not opening them up to rape? Please do something. All was built by the alumni. The people of the garage, they moved like coyotes. They perforated the walls so they could use them as places where they could put their feet to scale the fence. If we turn around, this is Babamboni house. What is stopping these people from going inside to do damage? I want the state to please do something about the garage. They are unwelcome guests, and no civilized country would put such people near their girls. They will not even put them near their boys, not to talk of their girls. And so what are we doing to the next generation? Do we want to look away and make the feeling go away, or do we want to think is important? Because a child that you ignore today may be the one that would do something positive in the future. But then if we socially truncate them, what becomes of them? You may think, oh, I didn't send my child to Christ school. Why do I need to bother? I'll tell you why. There is no legislation against the walls of a heart. Your child can meet a girl that was raped in Christ school, and he has to pay the price of your not doing something. Somebody did something for me. That's why I grew up a responsible child that is able to do something positive to the next generation. Why can't we do the same for the next generation? In whatever office we hold, you may be in the clergy, you may be in the diplomacy, you may be in the legislation. We cannot ignore these things. How do we raise girls? It's just a walking distance to their place. Behind the hostel. And then we begin to cut down trees. Trees that are 80 years old. Because the fence are no longer doing what they could do. We are talking of global warming. Is it not affecting us? We are talking of erosion. When you leave the soil bare, erosion sets in. When you leave the soil bare, in dry season, the whole place becomes dusty. The soil that is eroded is being moved from one useful place to another unwanted place. So the city that ignores erosion in Christ School will spend money to clear the gutters on the street. And in the course of doing that, many people have lost their lives on the road because of something you ignored somewhere, then it's biting you in another place. I want the legislation of Ekiti, if you can please pass this to them, to get to action. There is a reasonable distance between a school and some social amenities and some social services like a motor park. It should never be close to any school. Are we out of land in Ekiti? Why is my visitor that I would proudly bring to Christ School be greeted by the smell of feces? Why should that person be greeted by pure water sachets all over the place? I have never seen the kind of filth going on right now, and it's not caused by the students. You will see watermelon that is rotting. We'll take you through all of these things, and I say with a lot of pain in my heart. We did not have a whole lot in Christ School, but we had a safe, lovely environment. Now we have created filthy environment simply because the state put a garage next to Christ School Ado-Ekiti, and girls section in particular. I am not pleased with this, and I'm putting my voice for posterity to hear. Please do something, regardless of any person in power. One of the priorities is to protect the next generation, to protect the girls. If you don't protect the girls, they become decayed and the society will pay for it, because they are the ones that raise the norm. They are the ones that protect the norm. They are the ones that breed the next generation. What are we doing to our people? We don't need to be rich. Not at all. I didn't come from a rich background, but I was raised in Christ School, a confident girl. What are we doing to our girls? Why are we building fences? These fences were not built by the state. It's from the hard-earned money of the alumni. But the state decision is destroying what we put our money together to do. How do you encourage us? This is the back of the radio station 104.1, and it's directly behind Missing House guest section. Alumni has built this wall. It was pulled down because they want to do this radio station and saying, deliver us from evil. This is a sore evil. Anybody can scale this. You don't need to scale anything, and this will just be an easy access. The girls of Missing House become easy target. They pull down our wall to do their radio station. I don't know the owner. I don't care to know. We want this wall replaced. because we cannot keep building and we are subject to the whims and caprices of the rich. We have some girls to protect here. We want this place put back in place for us. We want the girls to be safe. So we are pinpointing some damages that they have done. And I believe a radio station makes money if the state that issues the permit to call them to order. We fix it and give them the bill, or they come and fix it, or the state bring them to book. Either way, all we care to know is that we need this fence to be back in working order. Yoruba people say, "Òwò kìí dí òwò lọ́wọ́." Ẹ fẹ́ ṣòwò rédíò, a fẹ́ ṣòwò àwọn ọmọ tó níláárí, káyé Nàìjíríà lè dáa. Ẹ gbà wá lọ́wọ́ wọn o. We cannot be using our money to fix the damages of the rich. People that are conducting for profit business. And then you are destroying what is being done through charity. It's a very double tragedy, and we have decided to point all of them to the state. I see some broken walls under there. So it's one of the holes. It's one of the holes used by the coyotes. They just sneak into the school. Innocent girls sleeping at night. Men come to behind the hostel and begin to pull their legs from the window. Is this okay? Ekiti people, ẹ gbọ́ o. Tètèrè la ké sí. Ìjàre ìbá wí sí ọ. Ó ti tó gé ìbá kó gáréèjì kúrò ní Christ school o. Ìmọ̀jọ́ kó bá ìmọ̀jọ́ ọba yé ọmọra jẹ́. Ìyẹn èyí ìyẹn àbá kì í ṣe ní àṣìkò ni. Àti wí sí o. Òun ni mójú rírì nì. Has been forced to cut down some trees so that the school can be safer. You see, the money used to cut these trees can be invested in other things if we do the needful, which is our collective social responsibility, to see that we don't have intruders and encroachers on the grounds of Christ School, Ado-Ekiti. Some of these trees are 80 years old. You might be privileged to see some of them as we move on, and we have had to cut them down. Something that grew for 80 years, because somebody is enjoying his wayward lifestyle, we are forced to destroy what is important to us. Is this correct? What are we doing about it? The tree cut down here is called Tectona grandis. Igigedu. This is one of the hardest trees in the world. Tectona grandis. We were forced to cut them down because some people became menaces on the grounds of Christ School. Let me tell you a little bit about this tree, and the people in forestry can bear me out. This tree is so hard, it's so expensive, that they use it to construct ships that go on water. You have to be very rich to do your furniture with Tectona grandis. So we have a lot of them on this school compound, and now we're cutting them down. Is this not a shame? Is this not a very sad story that we have to show the world that some people did not do the needful? This is a lot of money, above money. A lot of our history went with this tree on the ground. A lot of money went into destroying what we put together. And I plead with the legislators of the state. You cannot put a beer parlor, a motor park, just to name a few, next to a school. It's not done. This is not right. This is cassia tree. Cassia tree yields one of the best gums in the world, but we are cutting them down. Things do we have to destroy to please people that don't contribute a dime into what we put together to make this happen? We could be doing something more constructive today. Here we are trying to record this so that the state can feel our pains. But because most of these trees, they either grow naturally in Africa, or we simply have no clue what they are for. When I constructed this wall, at the time this event center will be built, they pulled down the wall that we built. When the principal spoke to them, at that time it was Mrs. Onikwede, they promised to build it back. They built back the segment that protects their investment, but this wall was left below normal level that should seem with the wall that they built to protect their property. And so it's just an easy access into the school. And you see, I have placed it here. It makes it very easy to come into the school. All you need to do is step on it. There you are. On challenge. And then they come here to smoke Indian hemp. And we were privileged to see one today. We should be able to see that in the documentary. So, this is what we face because of the decision that was taken in an office in Ekiti State to put a motor park behind our own set of buildings. This burial ground has been there for as long as we could remember. The dead don't talk, so they did not bother us. But you introduce the living that has no sense of decorum, and so they are living trouble. And we want you to do something about it. It's not the trees that are bothering us. It is the people. I do not care how many trees we cut. They will still find a way back into this place. So we need to fix it. Let's not run away from it. We need to fix it. It's a collective responsibility. All the dead people have been there. They never put any stone by the wall so that they can scale it. But you brought living people who do not have good social standards, and so they are afflicting us with the vices that they learned along the course of their lives. Oti affected the foundation.
Yeah.
So one need that to stomp it out. At this point, we are recording the paraphernalia used to smoke, drink, and teachers and workers in this school said some girls have even picked up the habit of smoking Indian hemp. So the ball is in our court. How many trees do we have to cut? Do we also have to pull down our buildings? Or can we just relocate these guys? They don't belong in this neighborhood. All the things we cut down here, and I don't blame the principal, not at all. I just want to say that they were there before I was admitted in 1973. And it did not take more than a week to pull down all the things that created the things we call Christ City. And these guys pulled holes into our walls here. And they have many sitting joints around this place. This is a well, and it's an open one at that. Some of these children are as old as 9 years old. We have this open well that serves no purpose any longer. We ask the state to please block this well. Just fill it up and let it go into non-existence, because a child can drop inside one day. They are just little children. Criminals can kidnap our children, and our boys from boys section, they said also cross to come and buy drugs under the palm trees that we just recorded. And so we don't want a situation to keep going on that was created to serve a negative purpose. The drivers are passing the buck that they are not the ones doing drugs. Who are they passing it to? If they are out of the way, then we close that gap. We are now in front of the gate of girls section. He faces the water corporation. He faces the water corporation. In the course of walking down the street, we have also considered the loosening some walls that we have put. Now we have to go back and rebuild. And this answer is simple. Relocate these people. Relocate them. Let school be school. Let motor park be motor park. Now, the Ekiti State government created a lot of problems. Because alumni body of Christ School Ado-Ekiti is one of the most responsible alumni body in the world. We rise up to the occasion. Otherwise, this school would have been like a trash can. Kí ló dé tá à ń ṣe tẹ́ ń bàjẹ́? Now, the state channel water. Ṣé kí àgbàrá òjò gbé àwọn ọmọ wa lọ ni?
Flush it away.
Ṣé kí àgbàrá òjò gbé ọmọ lọ ni la ṣe gbé omi city wá sí ibi tí àwọn ọmọ ń gbà kọjá? Now, we have tried to close this wall. The construction team put up this wall 3 times and the flood water swept it away. So ẹ jọ̀ọ́ Ekiti State, ìyá bá a túnṣe o. Ìyá bá a túnṣe, alẹ̀ra lè yí. Kí lẹ máa gbé àgbàrá òjò gbalé onílé? Yes, wọ́n lè ní Ekiti State ló ní school. But school yìí ó dàgbà ju Ekiti State lọ. Meaning that a ti ní ilẹ̀ ike tó dé. Ní àgbáyé lọ́ra, ká ìṣọ̀kúta, ní àfẹ́ ká àgbàrá òjò gbọ́mọra lọ ni, ká àti wíṣẹ́ yéràn. This is part of the construction mortar that was possibly washed away by a heavy collection of water moving at a very fast speed. So if you think you have seen gully erosion, just stay tuned with me and you will see a point where it is so deep that you could put a trailer there and the roof will not come out. Níbo ni ká ti rówó ṣe léyìí? Ekiti State ló dá sílẹ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ bá wa ṣe. Wọ́n lè fowó wa sí nǹkan míì. Because you are trying to solve a problem, you created bigger problems. And this is what we are showing you this afternoon. You see, these are construction concrete washed away by the body of water. So as we speak, there is no road access through the main gate of Christ School guest section. How do you bring your friends? What do you show them in pride? Why are we laboring and not making progress? Why? So this water goes to the other side of the road. Big pipe carrying city drain. This is what it opens to. A very small place. And in science, they taught us that water will find its level. Water will find its path. And so, water coming from the chanelization found its way into Christ to Ado-Ekiti. You see how we have to pull an able-bodied man out of the gutter. Believe me, if any church will fall there, we need people to tie rope around them and pull them out. Gets to here, pushes his way under that cover. And also come to this side, you know, so that they can see it. So they turned it to trash collection joint, and you will see some stones. These are from the construction work that we did. And the rock. Look at this concrete. Everything went under. Now, as we go further, if you look at that pipe, because of the elephant grass, you may never appreciate how deep. From that point on, there's a place. If you drop a trailer inside, you are not seeing the water. Except the whole thing. Inland Club used to be a gate that was used when we have outing day. When you are coming into the school, you must come through the main gate. It is no longer the story. So, we need Ekiti State to please fix this. Now we have to find a way around this thing. So it's pushing this body of water towards Ado-Ekiti River. So we'll just record some because it's hard to walk through there, and we will continue at the Ado-Ekiti side. Yeah. Shukuru, boys on this school, and the boys and girls, nene. Torí we má tó pa ọmọ Shukuru, a pín sí méjì. Ekuku gbé mọ́tò pààkì sẹ́rùn rẹ̀. Ṣé kí mọ́tò máa pa wọ́n nìṣó ni àbí kí la fẹ́ ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹ̀? Ẹ wo gbogbo ìdọ̀tí. Wọ́n ti sọ Christ school di the garbage point. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Christ school, ṣé inú yín máa dùn bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ra ẹ̀yin wá? Ó ṣe ìgbẹ́ ló kí wọn káàbọ̀. Wọ́n gbé tọ́ílẹ̀tì sẹ́nu ọ̀nà wa. Ṣé òórùn ni kó kí wọn káàbọ̀? Ṣé ìtìjú ni kó kí wọn káàbọ̀? Kí la fi ṣe yín? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ ṣàánú wa. Ẹ bá wa wó tọ́ílẹ̀tì. Orí ilẹ̀ Christ school ló wà. Ká tó lè ṣe ògiri, wọ́n ní àwọn máa ṣe ẹnjìníà léṣe tá a bá kọ́ fẹ́ǹsì wa síbi tó yẹ kó wà. Fẹ́ǹsì wa yẹ kó ṣáájú tọ́ílẹ̀tì yìí kí tọ́ílẹ̀tì wa wà ní ọgbà. Wọ́n láwọn á ṣe léṣe. Ká tún wá gbé sẹ́yìn ọgbà. Wọ́n tún láà lè kọ́lé mọ́. À ń láti gbégbá ẹ̀yìn wọn. This is a case of squatter serving flower pot. Torí pé ẹ wà níbí, àárín nǹkan ṣe sí. Ẹ̀yin ló wá ń pàṣẹ fún wa. Ṣé bọ́n ṣe ń ṣe nìyẹn? Ṣé wọ́n ń tilẹ̀kùn mọ́mọ́ onílé ni? Ṣé bọ́n ṣe ń ṣe nìyẹn? Ìbá dá sí. Ìyẹn èyí èèyàn àbá. Kí n bá rí ìbá dá sí ìyẹn àṣìkò sọ̀rọ̀ rá ní. Omi yẹn tó bá ti ń bọ̀. Ẹ wo speed tí omi yẹn máa fi wá. Two big holes. Àwa fi culvert kékeré àti ihò kékeré tí wọ́n gbé gbà wọnú ọgbà wa. Ṣé ó yẹ kí kọ́lọ́mù wọlé àwọn ọmọ wa lórí? Òun la ní ká wá fi hàn yín o. Ekiti people. I am talking to people. Every human being created by God has some sort of power. I'm exercising my power this afternoon by putting my voice in this. Adewale is exercising his power by recording what we are seeing. The teacher of Christ school also has power. This is the engineer. Does he have to be at risk because he's constructing the fence of Christ to Ado-Ekiti? And so, my people, if anybody is coming to Ekiti, this is the flag bearer of Ekiti. And I tell you of Christ School, you may not realize it. This is the first mixed school in Nigeria. The white people came, they created King's College. It was boys only. CMS Grammar School, St. Finbarr, St. Gregory's, St. Anne's, they were all unisex school. But Archdeacon Henry Dalimo looked at me and called me a child and told the world I'm worthy. Told the world I can do what a man can do. And he created the first mixed school in Ekiti. But because of our nonsense, they can't knock down the child. And they said, Ado-Ekiti Tobi. And this school was pulled along gender lines. Fún wa ní pedestrian bridge. Kàkà kẹ́ tún bá wa maintain nǹkan yẹn. Ẹ tún wá gbé motor park sẹ́nu ọ̀nà wa. Kí ló dé? Ṣé kí mọ́tò máa pa wọ́n lọ ní àbí kán kidnap wọn? Now because of the channelization of this city water,
heavy gravity,
the thing comes at a great speed, meanders through the grounds of Christ to Ado-Ekiti, and it goes through the floor. It went straight to the column we put there so that we can do a school gate. The school gate is alumni effort donated by 73-77 states. The state did not give us a gate. We were putting a gate together. Not only was it abruptly lẹ́yìn ìgbà tá a ṣe tọ́ílẹ̀tì fún wọn ìpàpà wà ń tọ̀ ní skul wa kí ló dé ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ rí wọn. Part of that section has been turned to a car wash. Why? Is this as a car wash business? Why are we working? Ìfọ́sùn tẹ́ bí ó sì ilẹ̀ wa ni. Ṣé bá ẹgbẹ́ sọ́bí ìwà bá yín? Iṣẹ́ rí ẹ má jẹ́ àbẹ̀rẹ̀ mítì ṣáájú mítì. Ṣé ẹ̀yin lórí?
Èmi ní káàkiri lórí ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ lórí
olórí náà ni gbogbo yín ló lórí ẹ̀ dẹ̀ máa lórí lọ. Inú rìn àjọ ọ̀gbìn. Kí ẹ̀kọ́ ń gbé àyè ìyẹ̀dẹ̀ yìí. Kan ní yìí ká. Kan mú tó yìí ká. Kan mú sí àyí ká. Inú rìn àjọ ọ̀gbìn fún iná ní ká máa yí ọmọ ní tẹ́tẹ́fẹ́ tó.
Wọ́n ní bàbá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n ní ọgbẹ́ bàbá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ à ń gbọ́ yín ẹ̀dín sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa látàbẹ̀ pé a lè rí ilé láyẹ̀lẹ̀ ká lọ yàgbẹ́ sí náà tí bá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ìgbà ẹ̀sọ́ ẹ̀dẹ̀ ilẹ̀ ẹ̀fẹ́ ní ẹ̀sọ̀ tí ó wà nílẹ̀. Wọ́n máa fẹ́ yàgbẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà láyàgbẹ́ wípé ọ̀nà tẹ́ bá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ yàgbẹ́ máa mẹ́lọ jùlú. Àwọn ọmọ ìdèjì níbo ìmọ̀ ní lórí gbogbo náà. mọ́mí àni tó bá tó láti wọ́n ìwà àdúgbò jọ ìjọba mọ́mí wọ́n ti wọ́n ìwà àdúgbò jọ sábà àkọ́jọ́ ọdún tẹ̀mí jọ̀gbọ̀n ọ̀nà bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe àyàgbẹ́ ní mọ́tò rẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́kọ̀ àyàgbẹ́ lẹ́sàdé gbogbo gbọ́rọ́.
wọ́n ní ńlá bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ti rí ilé ẹ̀kọ́ mọ́tò
ọ̀dà wa náà ló ń bọ̀ ọ́ lóòótọ́ àwọn ọ̀tún ló ń gbà ọ̀dà wọn náà nígbà ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀dà wọn ẹ̀ lájà fẹ́ yé mọ́ ẹ̀ ti ẹ̀ dẹ́gbà ẹ̀ sàkẹ́ ọ̀dà wọn ó tètè gan náà wọ́n ní kí n ṣe àwọn ọmọ yẹn lọ́pọ̀ tó ń gbé mọ́tò bíi mọ́tò ọlọ́pọ̀ ọ̀dà sọ ọ̀dà máa wọn. Báwo ni ìgbà máa ń mú ọ̀pọ̀ tàbí bẹ́ẹ̀ ọ̀gá mi lẹ́sìn àwọn ìgbẹ́jọ́ ọ̀hún ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀dẹ̀ máa ń mú.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń tèkì nǹkan yìí gan ẹ̀ tèkì ẹ̀ pásánà ṣe bí olórí tá à ń dúró fún nìyẹn ní pé kò sí wọn lára ẹ̀yìn ń delédè wọn ni ìgbà tán dẹ̀ dé wọn níṣẹ́ ẹ̀yìn lo lórí tá à ń dúró dè.
ìṣèjọba ló ń kọ àwọn ọmọ fẹ́ẹ̀sì tó ti jáde ló ń dá owó ìlú owó ìdíkọ̀ àgbálẹ́rán ewu ọ̀dọ̀ ìṣúró kúrò ọ̀sán ní sáàdì tó pẹ̀ ló wà ní kíní rẹ́kọ̀dù. bẹ́ẹ̀ni ó pọ̀
àdìbò náà ti ṣe fẹ́ sí.
ilé ìtọ́jà ti ṣe àwọn fi tọ́ìlẹ̀tì kan yín lé. ìkọ̀ǹkọ̀ ìfà ẹrùn ní.
ẹnìbọ̀dì lé ó lè lọ yàtọ̀ síbẹ̀ ó lè máa jẹ ara wọn. àwọn afọ àwọn kan máa ń dé ìpàdé yàtọ̀ síbẹ̀ tí wà náà ìbá tó wà nìyẹn nìkan ní ẹ̀kọ́ bá nìyẹn tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí mọ̀ wá ní káàtì mọ̀ yín kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sí káàkọ̀ sáré yọjú sí
ètò yìí
ẹwẹ́ ni ó dà nípa àwọn afọ àwọn máa ń lé wọn. ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ gbọ́ kó bọ́ síbi kó yàgbẹ́ ìyẹn nọ́mà ó lè fẹ́ ẹ̀gbẹ́ kó kọ́bà yẹn kò mí ìbá pẹ́ tẹ́wà ló kọ́bà.
ok irú kànga bá já síbẹ̀ yẹn fún àwọn
àwọn kala gbé kànga síbẹ̀ ẹni sùúrù ẹ̀fà àbàlẹ̀ onípàwà.
ṣé báwo la ṣe ń ṣe mítì.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ma ẹ máa gbọ́ mọ́mì ẹ máa gbọ́ mọ́mì nígbà tẹ́ sọ ẹ báyà àmì bó oní ẹ̀bọ̀bọ̀ tó ń ṣe fúláwà náà olójẹ́ kànga ó dẹ̀ pẹ́ tó ti pẹ́ so ìgbà tó wá gan tó wá wọ́n fẹ́ wá kó àgbà fún tótó nígbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ bí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ fẹ́ ni wọ́n lò bí àsọ pé kó má kó bẹ̀ pé àfẹ́ kọjá sí ẹ̀yìn bímọ so bọ́ọ̀lù kànga bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn bọ́ọ̀ ẹ̀rọ nìkan ga àmọ̀ nípa kànga.
ṣé a lè di torí anybody ló lè ṣubú sínú kinní.
mọ́mí o ṣe é bẹ̀ máa fẹ́ mọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tabanika ìjàre tẹ́lẹ̀ tabanika dìbà ẹ̀ bọ́ ìwọ̀n àfáàní wọ́n kó fúláwà tẹ́lẹ̀ olówó àti wọ́tà yẹn kó sí wọ́tà lábẹ́ máa ń gùn yẹn tó tọ́ba tẹ́ àdìbà ẹ̀ tọ́ba sọ fún torí táwọn afọ́nà bá tún lọ dìbà ẹ̀ ó lè máa.
lọ́dọ̀ mi èmi ní ká di ó lè wà níjà.
ó lè ọ̀gbẹ́ sẹ̀ pé akọ́sẹ̀ ìtanú so tó bá fẹ́ di kan di torí kò lu kànga yẹn mọ́ so tí skul bá di àmọ̀ pé skul
òun ló máa di.
ó dédé kilẹ̀ onílẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ tó fi
ẹ̀ ló wà mọ́lẹ́fà yẹn.
ìyá òun lọ wí nìyẹn.
ẹ̀ ṣe àkọlù bẹ́ẹ̀ ọ̀gá ẹ̀ ló
yàrá lílò ní kọ́kọ́.
ẹ̀ mi ò mọ iye tó wà pẹ̀lú bíbẹ̀ ẹ̀ máa gbọ́ mọ̀ àti pọ́mìtì wọ pé àrùn sí bímọ tó tọ́lẹ̀ tó lè gbọ́dọ̀ bọ̀ wá fún bóòlù pé wọ́n fẹ́ yàgbẹ́ àrẹ ti tọ́lẹ̀ tẹ̀ sí ẹni bàbá fẹ́ yàgbẹ́ báwọn pápá ẹni máa ń gbà so àyàgbẹ́ sí bímọ.
sáré o a lè ní kinní kan ọ̀kan wá ṣe rí ọjọ́ kan ara àwọn sìmẹ́ǹtì rẹ̀ níbi òyìnbó dá owó mo ń sọ tòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ fún yín òyìnbó tí ò dé Èkìtì rí tí ò mọ Áfíríkà rí ti dá lára owó mo kàn sọ fún wọn ìjẹ́ ẹ̀mọ́ bí tí ọmọ nílé wáyé láwọn ìjẹ́ ẹ̀mọ́ bí tí ó ti máa mú yàwó wọ́n láwọn ọ̀hún bá ní kẹ́ẹ̀tì àwọn àgbàjú wà sílẹ̀ sáré ètò àwọn lè fọwọ́ sọ̀yà ẹni tí ọmọ wa tí ò tí ìmọ̀ ọmọ yẹn délé tí kìíní yẹn dẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ ń wọ́rì orí àdèmí kò bọ̀ wá bàbá mi náà kò wọ́n ó lé oníwà àtàkùn sọ kóró wọnú àdókò ìgbọ́mọ ẹ̀wọ́ níbo la mọ̀ fọmọ wa rìn dé bóyá ọjọ́ tó kù ẹ̀mí kan lẹ́nu wa ọmọ tó rèsì ní skul yìí lájẹ́jọ́ kan ṣùgbọ́n àgbègbè kan bá yí ẹ̀jẹ̀ mo ń sọ̀rọ̀ àbúyamọ fún àwọn ọmọ mi ò dùn àti skul mọ́ ìjáde ń lọ ṣùgbọ́n kí lè dọ́wọ́ wa gbogbo wa ló láti túnṣe.
a lè gbàdúrà ètò ìdìbò bàjẹ́. ṣé ní ìgbà ìgbà míì náà mọ̀ nípa tó bá jáde sí àmàlù wọn padà nídé bí school house àmàlù wọn padà. ẹ pọ̀ sí èmi náà mo ní kó lóṣù yẹn mo ní ọmọ síbí kí ẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ fi bàjẹ́ ọ̀gá ọmọ ẹ̀wà bẹ̀ yẹn so àwọn náà òbí wọn náà lájẹ́ so a lè gbàdúrà kí bí bàjẹ́ mà so kò sí àjẹsẹ̀ kan burúkú síbí.
ìgbà tí ẹ̀rù ò bá wa the only time tí ẹ̀rù máa ń bá àwa ọmọ kékeré àwọn senior wa tó bá fẹ́ ṣe pẹ́ẹ́pù lálẹ́ wọ́n ti kàwé ó ti fún wọn wọ́n ní nǹkan tó máa fi bẹ́rù bà wá wọn á lọ́wọ́ ọmọ tó ń sùn wá wá fi sọ lójú ẹ̀wọ̀n ní bàbá tó ń gbó gbogbo wa torí bí skul lè gbé ibi bàbá tó ń gbó sùn àti gbẹ̀dà ẹ̀rí nǹkan tí mò ń sọ tí èèyàn ò bá fi yè sára àjàkú ìṣẹ́ wọ́n fáwọn igi kan hàn wọ́n tíìk ọkọ̀ ojú omi náà fi kọ́ nítorí pé wọ́n fi omi náà ìdájọ́ ti máa wọlé lọ gbogbo ẹ̀ la gbé dànù sódà tí bí ìyá nì. pírísítà ń fi gọ́tà hàn mí oníkàdé mi nígbà yẹn ni mo rẹ́ ni ọ́ ló ṣe kúrú ọ̀gá ìwà ń bẹ lọ́jọ́ yìí ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀gá kọ́ ẹ̀ wà ẹ̀jẹ̀ ọmọ mo fẹ́ yàgbẹ́ ni mo ní sọ price fún ti di ilẹ̀ ìgbẹ́. ẹjọ́ tí president Nàìjíríà bá wọ Èkìtì lẹ́nu nínú gbogbo fún Èkìtì èwo náà likely kan fi hàn. ẹ ṣe káàfin pọ̀ dáa àyẹ̀bẹ́. ẹ máa bọ́ mà ṣe rí mọ́tò wa ìrora pọ́n fi ṣe ìrora pé ọ̀rọ̀ kò báyà káwọ̀ ìṣàlùkọ́ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ inú mọ́tò wa àwọn mọ́tò tó kù ìrora pé ìrora pé báyà wọ́n wá ṣe. ẹ lọ ọkọ̀ níbò mi Yorùbá ti sọ òwò yìí òwò lọ́wọ́ ẹ ń ṣòwò ti yín fásitì ń ṣòwò tiẹ̀ òwò tí wá ní láti rèézì àwọn ọmọ ọdọ lóríire bí ọmọ ọmọ yín báyìí ṣùgbọ́n ọmọ Christ school ni wọ́n á rí yúnífọ́ọ̀mù yẹn ní òkun aláfí jẹ́gbọ́n mi àbá àbí lójú rọ́ ó ti yẹ ká ṣe géètì jẹ́rìí òun ni wọ́n ṣe kọ́lọ́mù yẹn fún bíi ti boys section ló ṣe yẹ kó rí géètì yẹn àgbàrá òjò ti wọ́ lọ ọmọ sílẹ̀ yẹn okùn ni wọ́n lè fi fà jáde so mo fọ náà bẹ̀yìn ẹ ṣe fi yín o ẹ má jẹ́ kí anybody fi yín bojú náà o wọ́n fi yín bojú gidi àtọ́rí ká àgbà yín lálejò tó yẹ yín ní sàkání wa àwa wá lùsì dúkìá wa owó ni gì àwa tó sì dúkìá ti wa àwa fúnra láwa fi ọwọ́ wa ba ẹwà wa jẹ́ láti lè ṣèkẹ́ẹ̀tì àwọn wa so gbogbo ẹjọ́ wọ́n wà o gbogbo náà bẹ̀rù ọ̀gá ẹ̀ bá ní bínú ẹ fún mi lórúkọ yín àti fóònù nọ́mbà yín èso màá mú ṣe bí àwọn jáde àwọn ẹ̀ èkáàdì lọ́sọ̀ ọ̀gá yẹn ló dàbí ẹjọ́ gbogbo wà ní ọ̀gá yẹn. So the ground of high school is now a car dealership. This person came to the cars because he wants to sell them, and we have sent a message to him to move those cars, and that is what this represents. This is part of the on Christ School soil. They have now come to put pipe so that they have come to put pipe, and so our fence line has become Ekiti State water line. So this is a fresh problem, and I want to say to please look into this. It's a brand new problem that was not there maybe last month. And so, and the slab is broken already. So the lines that we are about to put our fence, that's what they have now put the city water on the grounds of Christ to Ado-Ekiti. We are not able to continue the fence until all the erosion problems have been cleared. So we are waiting to solve that problem. They have now created a new one by putting some holes to dig in pipes. So you can see the mad person trying to hook his milk, and that can set on fire. And nobody knows how much damage that can do.
The smoking Indian hymns there, you drop the Indian hymns.
This is what Ado-Ekiti River has become, Ado-Ekiti Brook.
And the fish pond.
And the fish pond. And this is as a result of the channelization of city water. It has pushed in a lot of sand, and it has pushed out the water. So in fixing all the problems, can you please help us dig this place back? Ado-Ekiti represents Christ School history. When Henry Dalimo needed land to construct Christ School, Ado-Ekiti, we Ado-Ekiti gave him a free hand to choose the parcel of land he desired. So he looked at the 4 hills surrounding Ado-Ekiti, and he decided that Agidimo is a hill and the valley is Ado-Ekiti. So the whole thing comes down into a brook. And so that was the reason for choosing this point. In helping us fix the problem that the drainage has caused, we need you to please help us put back a place where this water can be retained. This is part of Christ School history, and we need you to please fix the problem you generated. This brook has disappeared in our hands, and so it's as good as destroying the history and the culture of a school. I will appreciate it if you take this into consideration when you are fixing all the problems caused by the erosions on Christ School ground. And I thank you most sincerely for your time, and I hope we will get a good feedback in the very near future.
Christ was the place amongst mountains, the only child of Dalimo. Born in the year 1933, best angels among them sing a song. Christ School, the name so lovely. so lovely. Rise to the school that comes on top.
Thank you very much. My name once again is Rura Ajibade. I was in Babamboni House, Set R, 1973-77 set, and my school number is 73/214, and I really thank you. Please help us.
Ó lọ bí eléyìí ìgbà yẹn.
Àti rí importance omi yẹn.
Àti visitation yìí.
Ṣẹ̀rí báyìí sì pé ẹgbẹ́ sẹ́yìn. Mi ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ ti kọ́ tán kí n wá ò pé à.
Irú ìdájọ́ àwọn ọmọ ìdájọ́ méjèèjì lè sọ wàhálà tí mo ṣe ń bí. Ṣẹ́gẹ̀tì, they can come.